Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, family. How you doing? How you doing? All praise is due to Allah once again. It is another Thinking Thursday. We are so glad to be with you who are with us. We appreciate it, whether you see us here now or you see us in the future. We appreciate that you take the time to just come and be with us. Once again, we are dealing with Thinking Thursday. That's right. That's right. This is our opportunity to expand our minds just a little bitty bit. All right. All right. But you already know how we get started. So we're going to hit you up with a little bit of theme music. All right. Come on. So, good morning. All right. Come on. All right, family. Assalamu alaikum. It is Thinking Thursday once again. All praises to Allah. That's right. And you know what time it is. You hear the song, get up. That's right. That's how we want to start our morning this morning. We want you to get on up. Use my hot cup. All right. All right, family. All right, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again to Thinking Thursday, where we get one more time to help us expand our minds. All praises are due to Allah. As you know, we are in Facebook jail, so that's why you don't see us across all our channels as you normally would. It should be coming to an end in just a few short days. So all praises is due to Allah for that. And then you'll get to see us once again back as we normally would be, and they said we did something against the community. All we do is tell the truth and share information. So that's what we do, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So, that is what that is. I'm honored to be among those who were put in Facebook jail for telling the truth. All praises is due to Allah. But, the show must go on. And we got to keep on moving and keep on doing what it is that we doing. Let me try to invite a few more people up in here. All right. I'm on. Yeah. All right. Why ain't in as many groups as me? I'm not sure. Okay. Come on. That's what's up. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. All right, fam. All right, fam. Once again, it is Thinking Thursday. All praises are due to Allah. We are so glad that you are here seeing us as we are seeing you. And we thank Allah for the opportunity once again to be here with you on Thinking Thursday. You know how we get down. We like to jam just a little bitty bit. You know how we get down. We like to jam just a little bitty bit. That music you hear right now is by yours truly, your Brother Cartwell Muhammad, a.k.a. Brother Dawood. You know how we do it. And we know it's early in the morning, wherever you are, it's early in the morning for us. Okay, so but when it's like that, we want you to get up. That's why we played this song, because we want you to go ahead and get up, wake up, come on, be with us for this Thinking Thursday, family. That's right. We're going to think on this Thursday. We're going to get a little bit of time to exercise our mind. My co-host will be here in just a second, but you know we got to start on time. All praises are due to Allah. Well, family, we got some special announcement for you. Let me turn this down just a little bit. We got some special announcement for you. We got a couple of special events that's coming up that we want to make you aware of and knowledgeable of, okay? Number one, we're going to have a music extravaganza with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's right, coming up this Saturday. That's right, this Saturday, family. For those of you who do not own the Let's Change the World CD package, what we're going to do is we're going to invite people into a private Facebook room and we're going to let you hear some of that album. That's right. This is our effort to raise money for Savior's Day gift, to raise money to help the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who has been helping us for over 60 plus years, who has been changing and transforming our lives by the permission and grace of Allah. And we want to be able to give back. So that's going to be on this Saturday coming up. We're going to start it at about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, we're going to start about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're interested in that, please inbox my wife here on Natalie, or inbox us on MindSpark Creations, or if you know our other channels, Queen of Rap, Farrakhan, the Tucson, please go ahead and inbox us. Let us know. All we asking for is a $5 donation. You're not going to even give us the donation. We're giving you our Savior's Day gift link, so you can actually put that $5 right there. We're not going to even touch it, family. If you want to do more than $5, that's up to you. This is just our opportunity to support the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in the Nation of Islam. And for those of us like myself, I know that my whole world has been changed because of the Nation of Islam under the leadership of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So I got to give back to that which has given life to me. So we invite you, family, to come on and be with us on this Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, we're going to have a private Facebook room so that way, you know, it's only those who come in, and that way, you know, it's not just played all over Facebook. It's not us trying to go over copyright or nothing like that. But we know a lot of people didn't get this CD package. They didn't get an opportunity to hear Let's Change the World. So we want to be able to allow you to do that in the privacy of your own home. All right, family. And also number two event this Sunday. That's right. This Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to have guided meditation and yoga with our sister Shakila Muhammad, a wonderful sister that knows all different types of yoga and all kind of different energy healing and all of those things. So we're going to have some guided meditation. We're going to have some guided meditation. That's going to be 2 p.m. Central Time this Saturday. This Sunday. That's right. That's the 24th. This Sunday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be live. We're going to give you a link where you can come on in, where you can actually come on in, family, and you can get your yoga on. This is for any type of level when it comes to yoga. If you got problems where you can't do all the movements, then she'll show you how to do it in your chair. This sister is absolutely amazing. If you're interested in that, again, you can inbox my wife Natalie, or you can inbox us at Mind Spark Creations. Let us know. We asking for a $15 donation for that. We asked for a $15 donation for that. 10 of it is going to our beloved sister for hosting this event. And then 5 of it is going to go to help us raise money for Love My Kidney Center, which is in the process of being turned into a 501c3. So if you're interested in doing that, family, then we definitely ask that you'll go ahead and inbox us. And it's going to be something you can do right in your home. This is a great time for couples to come together. This is a great time for families to come together and be able to get your exercise and your yoga on, okay? And be able to get that guided meditation. You know, a lot of us, we under high stress in these times. This is a great way for us to de-stress. For those of us who have never meditated before, this is a good opportunity for you to learn how to do just that. And again, that donation. All right, Sister Fatima, Sister Viola, Brother Herbert,
Peace.
all those who I can see right now. June. We thank you all for coming on in. Sylvia and her Sylvia. Sylvia, everybody that's in here with us right now, we appreciate you all so much for coming in. I just want to, we love you all right back. We love you right back. Wa alaikum salam. So what we want to do, go ahead. I'm going to have my son to turn that other light on,
all right,
too, so we can get some more light up in here. But again, I just want to make mention for those of you who just came in, just real quick. And then I'm going to pass the mic over to my beloved wife. My wife was suffering a little bit of pain this morning. That's why she wasn't here. So, of course, we're going to need your prayers. We're going to need your prayers. We working through this thing. My wife is a champ. I mean that for real. I'm not just saying that because I'm looking at you and you looking at me. My wife is a champ. She is my inspiration. I look at her and I know, like, wow, it's only by the power of Almighty God Allah that she can do something like that. All praises is due to Allah. But let me just say this once again for those who are listening. On this Saturday, we're going to have a musical extravaganza with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's going to be at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time this Saturday. That's right. We're going to be listening to the minister's CD package. We're going to invite people to a live, private Facebook room. And then those who come in, we just asking you for a $5 donation, not to us. This is our Savior's Day gift drive, okay? This is how we're raising money for our Savior's Day gift. So we just asking you to come on in and listen. It's going to be a 3-hour event. We're going to play some of the wonderful music from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Again, if you're interested in that, you can hit us here on the chat. Let us know that you're interested and you want to be there with us. Or if you need to, just hit us in the inbox. That again, $5 donation. If you can do more than 5, all praises are due to Allah. This is our effort to support the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, a man who has been supporting us for over 65 years now. All praises are due to Allah. So that, and we know that our lives have been changed and transformed because of this man. I can speak for me. I can speak for her. I can speak for my son, and I'm sure you can speak for you, right? All praises is due to Allah. So we invited you all again this Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to hear Let's Change the World. So if you don't have that CD package, going to be a great opportunity for you to hear some of the music. You won't get an opportunity to hear all of it, but we got a great selection. We're going to talk about some of the people that's on the album. We're going to talk about some of the stories behind the music. So it's not going to just be strictly listening. We're going to converse with one another, and it's going to be a great opportunity to socialize and raise some funds for Savior's Day gift. Okay? All praises due to Allah. We hope that you will join us again. That is on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we're going to have guided meditation and yoga with our sister Shakila Muhammad. Again, that's going to be, we're going to have another room, a private room where you can come, and then we can actually go ahead from there. And we can actually go ahead from there and get our guided meditation and yoga on. This sister knows several different forms of yoga, including comedic yoga. She's into Qigong, Tai Chi. This sister's all over the place with the things that she knows how to do. Very talented. So we asking for a $15 donation for that. 10 goes to the sister. 5 goes to Love My Kidneys Center as we are moving toward setting up this 501c3 so we can help many people get access to natural healing modalities dealing with kidney failure. So we ask that you would come on and support us. Again, that's going to be 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're interested in that, either hit us in the chat or hit us in the inbox here on my wife Natalie's page, or hit us at Mind Spark Creations. And if you know us, you know Queen of Rap, Parkon, and Tucson. We all over the place. Just let us know you want to be in the place. You want your face in the place. And we'll make those arrangements to help you make it happen. The last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm giving it over to my wife, and we're going to move on with the show. Now, for those of you who we know we dealing in the midst of this pandemic. Well, what we are proud partners with Paximune. We are proud partners with Paximune. So family, if you want to get your Paximune, we are some of the people that you can get it from at Paximune that helps to bring the body back into balance. So we want you to have it, family, because it helps us in times like this, helps us to strengthen our immune system, helps us to strengthen our bodies, helps us to bring that body into balance. If you don't have your Paximune already, you want to get it, again, either hit us in the chat, hit us in the inbox, let us know that that's something you'd like to do. If you want more information, we can get you that too, okay? Well, I'm going to turn it over to my beautiful wife, my friend. Already know I love this woman to life. I don't love her to death. I love her to life. So here she is, my beautiful wife, my queen, Sister Natalie, a.k.a. Nafiza Ali.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, fam. Praying everybody is awesome out there, having a wonderful Thinking Thursday. Y'all know it's Thinking Thursday. I love Thinking Thursdays because it gives us an opportunity to bring our minds together, to talk about subjects that inspire us, subjects that give us guidance, in such an hour that we are living in. It's the great and dreadful day, fam. And every one of us have our challenges. And I thank you all for your patience this morning as I got myself together. Okay. Some days are just better than others. I'm grateful that it's not my kidneys. My kidneys are doing well. They are working their wonders. I am so happy and pleased, that my kidneys are doing what they are doing. And I do ask for you all to continue to pray for me, because prayer is powerful and prayer does work. And I appreciate each and every last one of you, all your love, all your support.
Can't hear us. They say they can't hear us. Hold on.
That's probably this mic.
Let me see. Can y'all hear us? Sister, let us know. Can you all hear us better now? Let me make sure everything is locked in. Can you all hear us better now, Sister Fatima? Can you hear us better now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, so is it this mic that you can't hear?
Okay, you talk to the black mic. Test.
Okay, so let me talk to your mic.
Okay, that's fine.
Y'all didn't hear all that good stuff I just said. I love you all. That's what I was really saying at the end of the day. I know he's trying to fix it, but y'all can't see me. You couldn't hear me. So I pray that you all can now hear me. Thank you. Yes, yes. Much love, fam. You know, I am so grateful to Allah to be here, to be present, to be able to have another Thinking Thursday, you know, where we have the opportunity to come together and use our minds to collaborate on how we're going to get through this trying time. You know, that's what we are doing. That's what Thinking Thursdays is all about. You know, it's about us having an opportunity to talk with one another, strengthen one another, inspire one another so that we can move forward. You know, I heard his brother say earlier today on Instagram, he said it's going to be a whole lot of more young black millionaires in 2021, and all the old ones who want to go to their jobs, they're not going to be around. You know, scripture is coming true, family. We got to make sure that we stay young, you know. And how do we stay young? We stay young because we stay inspired. We stay inspired by the word of God, right? And as long as we are in our prayers, in our meditation, you know, in our mind to move forward and not be stagnant, regardless of what you're going through. You know, we don't want to be stagnant. We want to be moving forward. So I just wanted to greet you all. Thank you all for your patience. You know, my husband, of course, can hold his own uh, when it comes to these shows and with making sure that we are good. So I'm grateful to Allah for him and all that he does, really to make my life so much better. I don't know where I'd be without my honey, but I'm grateful that Allah put him in my life. So we're going to get started, but I want to always mention every Thursday, we're going to have a product of the month, right? Everything's got to be in rotation. You know, we can't be stagnant. We got to keep moving. I don't want to keep bringing you old products or products that, you know, the same product. So what we're going to introduce this week, and we'll put some ads out, is Brother Peter Muhammad out of Chicago with his wall plaques. This is one of them. Y'all see that? That's the Sankofa bird. It's beautiful. We have it in black, brown, and gold. We have 3 of them at this time. There is a hole on the back of it so that you can actually hang it on your wall. Very beautiful wall plaque. And you know, the Sankofa bird has always been a part of our culture. Right, honey, if you want to explain the Sankofa bird a little bit more in detail.
All right. The Sankofa bird represents the remembrance of our culture. Okay, this is an Andinkra symbol. This is from the brothers and sisters, the icon. This is from the icon, and you know, this tells us to remember, to go back in our remembrance, to remember our culture, to remember our history, to remember the greatness of ourselves, to keep those things in remembrance. Now, this again is beautifully hand carved. Our brother does this. He shellacks it very beautifully. And again, you got that so you can put your nail or whatever you want to put in there to get it on your wall. Okay, we got that. That's the Sankofa bird. We're gonna pull out another one in just a second. I want to show you.
Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna post.
I will, but I need to show them. Jamie,
the
no. Give me the and give me that plaque of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, please.
All right. Well, let's talk about a little bit of our subject today.
All right. Well, what we're here to talk about today, fam, is creativity turning into entrepreneurship. You know, because a lot of us right now, with it's in the room. It's in the room in the box. A lot of us right now, we're looking at what's going on. We're in the midst of this pandemic, and we're wondering, okay, well, when it all goes down, if that basically I'm not going with the vaccine, what can I do to continue to provide for me and my family?
Right.
Well, Allah has given us the attribute of Al Khaliq, the creator. Allah has given us the attribute of Al Khaliq, the Ankh as well, the creator. And Al Khaliq, the creator, is that creative force that's within us that allows us to bring things from our mind into reality. Allah has given us a little bit of that. Allah has given us a little bit of that within ourselves. And this is what we're going to have to pull on today, to be able to make it through this hour. Okay. So as we were showing you, you see this beautiful Sankofa bird. This is from the creativity of our brother's mind. And this is something that this brother does as a business. This is something that Brother Peter does as a business. We have invested in the brother, and that's why we have these wonderful wall plaques. That's just one of them. This is the unk that he does. We got this in black, we got it in brown, we got it in red, black, and green. Okay, so that you familiar with the unk. This is the circle of life. Basically, it's the circle of life, the womb, the fallopian tube, and the male instrument creating the eternal circle of life right here. That's what the Ankh is. Now, this one is a special one. Both of those are only 35. Now, this one here, how much is this one? 45?
Yes.
This one is 45. Now, you see that? That is absolutely fantastic. This is what I'm talking about. You can see the love of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad through this plaque right here. You can see that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that right there. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is what we mean when we're talking about utilizing the creativity of your mind. This is what we mean when we're talking about utilizing the creativity of your mind. Some of us have great gifts inside of us that need to be manifested, and a lot of us are afraid to just jump in and go with it. Well, see, Allah is putting us in such a position today that we're going to have to pull that out, family. We're going to have to pull it out, because the reality of the matter, if you've been doing your research, you're hearing what's going on, I'm just advising you, as we have been saying over and over again, and Dr. Wesley just delivered a beautiful message on that. A beautiful message on that. Uh, just talking about the dangers of this is vaccine and what it really is and who's involved with it and what's going on with that. So this Sister Fatima asked about the link where you can get those wonderful plaques. I'm gonna put it right here in the chat right now. Excuse my looking down, but I got it tight and so I can drop it. Okay, so for those of you that's interested in those plaques right there, the ones that we showed you, I'm gonna show you one more time. The Sankofa bird right there, that one is 35. Of course, plus shipping and handling. Okay. This the Ankh. We got the I Horus as well. Now this one is 45. This one is 45. Beautiful of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad standing with his Holy Quran. And this is a verse from the Holy Quran, Surah 24, verse 54. You can go and read that. I won't read it in its entirety, so you can actually get an opportunity to see. This is some of the great work that our brother is doing. This is some of the great work that our brother is doing, and him utilizing the creativity of his mind. Now, my wife have known this brother for many, many years, and almost 30 years, and she actually purchased some of his first works. Unfortunately, some of them have that one had got stolen. We had some of his first works. That one had got stolen from our home. We had so many different ones that the brother had designed. So, but that's what I'm just saying. We want to test something. Can you all hear over here? Can you all hear? Just test.
Yes, on this mic. We're
Can
trying
you
to.
all hear her?
Y'all see it's the gold mic.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can you all hear her?
You all should be able to hear my beautiful voice
Let us
over.
know. Give us a like. Give us a love. Let us know if you can hear her on that mic.
All right, you all, can you hear me? This is my voice for voiceovers.
Can you hear?
I can hear that.
Okay,
you can't hear me over
I
the.
can use a different mic.
No. Hold on. Okay, try it now.
All right, this is my golden voice. Golden, can you hear?
Wait. No, you're right. I can't hear you.
You can't hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my golden.
Okay. Brother Joshua, can you hear better now? Can you all hear better now?
Yes, I can hear. I can hear. Jamie can hear it.
Okay, just give us a thumbs up or something. Let us know if you all can hear. I know you can hear me, but can you hear her?
I'm sorry, I got to talk to y'all to hear me.
Yeah.
All right.
He said yes. Okay, there we go. That's what we're talking about. We had to switch out some things. Yes. Okay, and I don't know, y'all can't see my son.
Not on that one.
Not on here. So we apologize for that.
My beautiful son is here.
All right. Okay.
So, we were talking about, creativity to profit, to making money with your skills, with your creativity. Well, I think one of the things that we have to think about is, what do we know how to do?
There you go.
And doing things, when I was growing up, my friend, her name was Mia, and she could draw, she could sing, she was beautiful. She, just seemed to have the whole package. And I would always wonder, what is my skill? I can't draw. My stick men look funny. So, it's like I really, my husband, he's probably the first one. I'm really not a singer. My voice cracks, even though I do. I mean, I've been told I have a beautiful voice in, talking, but my singing, I just never, had that beautiful, Mariah Carey kind of voice. What I'm saying?
That, guys. I'm sorry. Her voice is better than she
Oh, praise be to Allah. My son and husband love me so much. But I didn't know what my skills were. I didn't know what my creativity would be. So, as I lived life, I had to learn that, my customer service was a skill. It was, as Sister Wendy says, it's my superpower. I have the ability to really work with people, even those that are most hostile, in order to calm them and bring solution to, issues. So I learned that was my talent, that I had the talent and the ability to, persuade people to calm down, and to serve them. And, coming into the nation, I've learned to love to serve my people. So because I love to serve my people, then it comes natural. But then I was introduced to the Stones. Someone brought it to me and told me, gave me 5 Tibetan, crystals, and told me to bury it in the earth at the new moon for 12 days, 12 feet from my house. And at the time, I didn't think of stone. I thought, that was weird. But, good friend. So I did it, and that started cultivating a creative mind in me, to really start creating things that became a passion. And, it just grew there. So sometimes you have to walk into your creativity. If you don't know what it is that you're really passionate about, you got to try some things. Go to Michael's. If you are into finance, if you handle your business right, can be a passion for you. Your creativity that can bring you revenue. It's not just about painting, drawing, making jewelry or things like that. Your creativity is the gift that Allah has put inside of you. And that is what we have to develop. And that is what, we really got to get to, because the all this going on in the world, fam, we got to learn a different way of survival. And we don't want to just survive. We want to thrive. So thrive.
Yes, sir.
We
Thrive.
want to right. We want to thrive.
We know really, that's not a real word.
Yeah, that was made up and believed. But that's what we really want to do, and we have to do it together. That's another point that I wanted to make. This is not about going it alone. If you don't know how to, let's say you have a product, right? And you love what you do, but you don't really have the patience, time, or energy to do all the social media and sell your product and things like that, then you have to team up with other people that know how to do that, right? We are learning that there are so many avenues out there to help in the process of growing. So, my husband, he's a writer, and he's written several books. I don't know if you all know that, but the first book he wrote was about my son when he was 8 years old, and it was The First Day I Prayed. It is a Muslim prayer book that shows the English and Arabic transliteration, but it shows a father-son relationship and how it is strengthened and they're bonding during prayer. So it's a very beautiful book. He's written several. But one thing that we learned, that if you don't know, let's say, well, he did a lecture. He actually had it transcribed, right? And then we're going to have it put into book form, because the words that Allah put on his heart that day, were really beautiful and necessary for us in our, trying to understand what's going on. Allah sometimes give it to different people. But my point is this: we don't have to do this alone, family. We have each other. That's what Mind Spark Creations is all about. Letting the spark in your mind create a new reality. A new reality. Don't we want to see something new? Aren't we tired of the old? I don't want to go back to what they call normal, because that kind of normal was depressing. That kind of normal that, everybody keep talking about they want to go back to was a rat race. Everybody running to their jobs. Everybody running to the grocery store. Everybody running to the dry cleaners and, just hustle and bustle for what? You're wasting your life. See, real life is being able to go out to your garden and get some food out of your garden and come in and create a healthy meal for your family that's going to give them life.
Come on now.
Minister Farrakhan said that if you're not putting life in your body, then you are putting death in your body. And this is what the enemy has planned for us. Look at Bill Gates. He's buying up all this land so now he can start growing food. Wait a minute, this man is supposed to be about technology. Yeah, he's bringing the tech world into our everyday. He's putting it into the vaccines. He's going to put it into our food. They want to make us some type of cyborg. Man, that's not what Allah created.
That's right.
We don't want to be grafted. We want to remain original. What Allah created. That's right. So we have to be able to go out in the garden, take our children out. Just imagine, y'all, taking your children out to the garden and showing them how to dig in the dirt and plant some flowers and plant some food, and being able to say, baby, go outside and get me a green pepper. Mama gonna cook something for you today. You know what
Come
I'm
on now.
saying? I just want that kind of world. And then in that time, brothers and sisters, it allows us to be creative in our own way. Bring out of us what Allah put in us. Another thing, I'm sorry, y'all. I guess I'm a little talkative now that I feel better, right? It comes and goes. But this brother, we were looking at YouTube, and the brother was just talking about different cultures. And he said that blacks in America, we don't have a culture. We have a culture, but it's a slave culture. And at first I was like, wow, why did you say that? But if you were to go to another country and present the food culture of blacks in America, what would it be? Soul food, right? That's slave food.
Indeed.
That was food our families ate to survive.
Come on.
It was not food of the highest quality, because we weren't given the highest quality of food. We were given the scraps and the garbage and the things that the animals ate. We knew how to hook it up and make it taste good because that's who we are.
That's right.
But it's a slave diet. And so when we look at the culture, this is who we were created by the white man's hands and his mind. So what I was when looking at another person talking about the culture, and it made me think about how we are so blessed, really in the Nation of Islam, and if our family and friends would really attach and grab hold to these teachings, you will see that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us a culture.
Yeah.
It's a culture of righteousness. It's a culture of creativity. It's a culture of growth and development and reaching your highest level of black excellence.
Come on now.
Right? So, this is the culture. Being your absolute best.
Yeah.
Pulling out of you your best. And we have a beautiful culture of food, right? We're using the best of what this planet can produce. That navy bean, that navy bean alone has so much life in it to give to our bodies, and of course that bean soup and the bean pie, but having the carrots instead of
Potatoes.
yeah,
Sweet
sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes.
Well, let me jump in
Yes.
real quick. I want you all to, my wife just hit on something that was very powerful but I want you to understand something. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he gave the MGT their 7 units.
Yes, sir.
And not only did he give them the 7 units, he showed them where the 7 units came into play, because the MGT at his table were feeding presidents, dignitaries, business people from all over the world. So he was showing them that this skill can allow you to create something so fabulous and magnificent and life-giving. And he showed them in the dress code of the MGT the respect that a woman would get. And he showed the man the same thing, how to be innovative, creative, entrepreneurial. He didn't just tell us, he showed us, okay? He created a school system. They didn't want us in their schools. He created a school system for us. He created transportation for us. He imported fish for us from in Peru in the millions of pounds. He created an import-export business, which is a matter of fact how you start getting more of these big box stores. Okay, this is how you start getting a lot of these big box stores, because most of us don't know that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was the first person to trade with China, and he was trading with them, and they were calling us communists because he was trading with China before America was trading with China. You go look it up. and you do the research. This is the type of Renaissance man that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is. This is the type of Renaissance man. This man, without being an architect, I want you to hear me this morning. This man, without being an architect, designed his own home. The home in Chicago on 4855 South Woodlawn is made from a special stone that comes out of the east. The home is designed to last 400 years. And he was telling the architects what they needed to do to build this home the way that he wanted them to build it. They said, well, Mr. Muhammad, we are architects, we are construction people, and this can't be done. He said, I am the messenger of Allah. Do it the way that I'm telling you. This man went to the 3rd grade of school. Help me to understand. Help me to understand the 3rd grade man, you know, that came up with the mathematical skill to build a house like that without ever being a mathematician in the way that mathematicians go to these schools for years. Right. You help me to understand who that man met, because he didn't meet Albert Einstein. He didn't meet none of them. He met Master Farad Muhammad. He met him, and that man molded him and took him from the muck and mire of the mud and transformed him into a God in our midst. See, you got to look at that thing. I ain't here to preach today, but I'm telling you, a man who again used his creativity. He was listen. This man was able, with the help of Allah, to break the psychosis of white supremacy with a word. I'm gonna say that again. He was able to break the psychosis of white supremacy with a word and transform people's lives and get them to put the alcohol and the drugs down with a word, without a 12-step program. Are you listening? That's right. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Things that the psychologists couldn't do, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad with a word was able to do. Who can touch the heart? Who can touch the mind? Who does that? Allah does that. Allah does that. So when you and some people like to throw off on the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as our brother Tariq said, the brother who created the Hidden Colors, he said, if you want to deal with the truth, the most successful black leader in regards to doing this is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said this is a man who studies history deeply and have looked at Garvey and Noble Drew Ali and all the rest of them, and he has come and said straight up, and he is not a follower of the Nation of Islam, and he says straight up that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was the most successful black leader ever. But we know he was more than that. Yeah. He is the Messiah, the exalted Christ that the world been looking for. Yes, but I'm off of that. My wife got the mic again.
No, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Jamie wanted to
go ahead, son.
Assalamu alaikum, family.
You good?
Oh, okay. I hope that you're having a good day this morning. I mean, you already may be, but I pray your day gets better after this. But since we're talking about creativity, you need creativity to be an entrepreneur, and just you need creativity in general in order to really live, honestly. You definitely have to make like unique content in terms of you gotta not try to be somebody else. I mean, you could look at the most famous YouTuber or whoever in your field and take some things from them, but you're never going to be them personally.
Mhm.
You have to be you.
That's right.
Because my dad, he learned that lesson from my granddaddy. He walked in the house one day and he told him, "You look like Farrakhan, you sound like Farrakhan,
You walk like
you walk
Farrakhan.
like Farrakhan, but when you gonna be you?" And my dad was like, "Wait, what? I thought I was supposed to be Farrakhan." I'm like, "That's a great man to emulate." And but you can't be somebody else. You have to stop comparing yourself to everybody else, as Brother Ben and Brother Jake say, and others in the ABS tribe. You have to be your own person.
Mhm.
You have to bring your own personality, um, and you just have to see what way that you're creative. Because some people are creative in different ways, and then you have to incorporate that into your videos or whatever. So like, let's say you're funny, right? So you would just do funny. He said, "Dad dropped it like it's hot." Be you.
Crazy to a
So but sorry. Man, what was I saying?
You have to be you.
You got to
Sorry.
be you.
You have to be you. And you have to stop trying to compare yourself and wanting the success instantaneously. Like it's gonna come overnight. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Because for example, I don't understand how this was successful, but it was the pet rock. I don't know. They didn't have no eyeballs.
It was advertisement.
It was advertisement. They fixed it now because now they actually get where you can customize it and put eyeballs and all of that. I'm like, they didn't have it back then, but it was advertising, but it was creative. Nobody ever heard of a pet rock in their life. I'm like, who would have expected a pet rock?
Right.
So like that's an example of like being creative. You may come out with stuff that's considered weird to people, but it may be inspirational and innovational because
That's true.
I'm in the black anime and comic industry and video game industry. And as I go back, I'm like, black people were actually predominantly the ones actually making a lot of the game systems that or helping with games that became popular. Because for example, it was actually a black man who made the Nintendo system. It wasn't called Nintendo, but then he gave it to Nintendo, and then they took it because at first Nintendo was just a company that sold some coins, like they sold some like seals or whatever that they had, and they used to sell trading cards. So that was what they was back then until they got that system, and then it was like, oh yeah. And I don't know if it was a black man behind PlayStation, but I mean, who knows? I don't know, but we've been involved in every industry. I remember this one video of this black woman where she was taking all the inventions. She was putting all the inventions in the bag. She took the traffic light, the car,
all the stuff
the air conditioner. We invented literally almost everything. I mean, white people didn't invent nothing because like most of the inventions they invented, I'm not saying nothing, but most of the inventions that they invented, they didn't own rights to it. They can say legally they did, like with the cotton gin. That was actually us. It's just that we couldn't legally claim that we invented that.
Right. Right. Yes, sir.
But yeah, you have to just be creative, and I definitely suggest you find a hobby because, like, for a while I had a hobby that I was doing. I built what they call these little robot model kits. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but and then I kind of got out of it because this happens sometimes. It's happened to me and mom, where our stuff either got stolen or it got left behind in Belize. And so my mom, she stopped working on her jewelry for a while. For me, after our model kits got stolen, at our house in Macon, then I kind of got out of that for a minute because I was like, man, that took me forever to build. Like, geez, but you got to get back into it. So that's the other thing. When you get knocked down, you got to get back up.
Get back up
On a consistent basis because if you don't get back up, man, who else gonna help you back up?
Yes, that's absolutely true. But what I want to what it made me think about, fam, um, is we're living in a different time now. And the things that our enemy was able to get away with, he's no longer the power, and for those of you who know, that God came and gave us the power. The power is really in our hands now, and it's what we do with it. We do not have to walk in fear of no one, no thing anymore. We can now really dig in and bring that creative, meditate. Sunday, I'm telling you, come to the meditation class. It's an hour for the guided meditation and yoga, but learning how to have intentional meditation, allowing you to go within yourself. See, when we talk about the universe, right? This is a universe. You are a universe, and there are jewels that are hiding in the darkness that need to be brought out. But because we've been running and moving and, living this rat race, chasing a dollar, we haven't gone within ourselves in order to pull out what Allah already put in you, right? He's already given you everything that you need, given us everything that we need, but we have to spend some time, not just, okay, so praying is when you spend time praising God. You praise Allah, or you may be asking for something. Oh Allah, I need this. Oh Allah, you need it. But we like, oh Allah, I need this and I need that. But how much time do we spend with asking Allah, what is it that you brought me here to do? Not just in passing, because you're not going to get an answer in passing most times. It's going to take some time. The minister said, you got to think on a thought.
Mm.
You got to think. If a thought run past your mind, sometimes you got to pull it back. Wait a minute. Let me look at that again. Let me look at that. What can I do with that? How can I develop that? How can I challenge myself? Don't immediately say, oh, I can't do that. Sometimes our first answer is no. We ain't even thought about it. The first answer is just no. It can't be done. It's impossible. But did you think on the thought? Did you just spend, 10 minutes thinking on the thought, writing down the thought? Write down the pros and the cons, why it will work and why it won't work, and really spend some time in developing that. We have to do it, fam. We got to force ourselves to do it. And I'm not just saying you all, it's me, because I have, a lot of ideas. And, sometimes the first thought is, oh, that's too much. I'm already doing this, that, or the other. That's too much. But, many things can be accomplished with time management. When we really, and you got to stay away from negative people. Because sometimes you'll go to your mother and be like, Ma, you know what I was thinking about? Da 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 da. And she'll be like, girl, no, you can't do that. You got too many things to do. You got children. You got a husband. You can't do this. You can't do that. So, love your mother. Her intentions are good, I'm sure. But sometimes we're stuck in that old mind. See, Allah is opening us up to a whole new reality. The kingdom of God is, man, it's just, if you think about it for a second, no man can really fathom the hereafter. How does it the messenger said?
Right. That's no, I have not seen, ear have not heard.
Right.
What it's gonna be like.
And that's true. But we do get a glimpse into heaven, and this is such a beautiful time, family. When our enemy is on his decline, we are on our rise. Don't go down with the enemy, with your mind. See, your mind can take you either high or low, heaven or hell, and so let's go into heaven. Let's go into the place of peace and paradise. That's right, honey. Let's go where Allah wants us to go and where He wants us to be. Overcome your challenges. Think through the thought. My husband and I, and I'm gonna let him speak because I know I've been talking a lot, but we were kind of toying with the idea of leaving the country. But we had to really think on the thought because it's easy for us to jump up. Y'all know we've been to Belize and we don't have no issue with, hey, let's go. But we had to really think on the thought and see if that was really conducive to who we are right now. And so it helped us because we took some time together to talk about it, to do some investigating, instead of just saying yes or just saying no. You need to have some meat.
Plan, right?
You're right. You got to have some meat on your decisions. So, as you are moving into your creative mode, don't just say no.
Right.
Think on the thought, fam. Think on how it can work. Think on what it is that you're passionate about, what you love to do, what you want to do, what you're good at doing. If you're good at numbers, maybe that's an avenue that you can pursue. There are so many different things that you can do if you love numbers like that. So just follow it, chase it for a minute, and see what develops.
I'm gonna just share a quick story. Two things. Before
What y'all say out there too now?
Yeah, we want to hear what your thoughts are as well. Before TiVo came out, I don't know how many years before, but I had the thought of being able to record TV. I had the thought of being able to record TV even before, like what you seeing now with the, with these platforms like HBO Max and stuff like that, where you can actually do the movies at home. I had thought about stuff like that, but I did not know how to make that a reality. Now, this is why our unity is important, because see, it's some people that are idea generators like myself, meaning I will have many ideas. The way that my mind works is, if you tell me something that you want to do, if you tell me something that you want to do, Brother Prince said, you only live once. Strive for greatness with a plan. I totally agree. Yes, sir.
Absolutely, brother.
So, look, if I had the right people around me, maybe then I would have created TiVo instead of somebody else. Meaning that the thought was out there already, as the minister said, in belief in Allah. If you haven't heard it, go to YouTube and look it up. The Belief in Allah by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He said that, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us, thought travels, and that it's like people will pick up on the thought at the same time. But whoever moves out on the thought, because we have no sole right to the thought that comes out. So God will put many idea in many people's mind, but who takes the opportunity? Right. That's right, Sister Colette. He who takes the opportunity is the one who can gain the victory. Many of us put our own feet in our own way. Right. And a lot of us, we have great ideas in our mind right now, but we're so scared to share it with somebody because we think that somebody gonna steal it. And there's ways you can do that. You can have people sign contracts and whatnot, and do different things. But see, that's what has to happen. We have to have think tanks because some of us have ideas that's so great. Some of us have ideas that's so great. That's right. That's right. We don't have a patent on thought. That's right.
That's right.
That's right, Sister Colette. That's what you said. Some of us have thoughts that are so great and ideas that are so great, but we don't have the money to facilitate the ideas that we have. And all we need is the people with money to back the idea. We don't have the business acumen, but we have the people. We need the people around us. See, these are things, if you look at, I'm about to show you something now, how the enemy steals things from you. Look at it. So you've seen this commercial just like I have. You got a great idea. Send it over here and we'll get you the investors and we'll get you this and we'll get you. Then the reason for things like that is called brain drain. As the minister said, it's called brain drain. So they get the idea, they help you with the patent, they help you with all of that. They might tweak it a little bit and change it and steal your dang on idea behind it. But the point is they know that some people, right, they don't have the business acumen or the money to facilitate the idea. And a lot of us, we don't get together with the money people, don't meet the people with the mind and with the ingenuity so that you can bring these great things into fruition.
But I think we stop ourselves. I think we stop ourselves saying, well, they're not going to support me. They're not going to do it. But, we do have a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of millionaires in our community that are investors, and I think we have to seek them out. A lot of times we don't go to, these sport figures or actors and actresses and even present to them, what it is that we have in our minds.
That's true. But I think that one of the things we have to start doing is we have to start listening to, like, especially your children, especially to your children, and those around you. At times you hear great ideas, but then it's like Hollywood. I'm gonna show you what I mean perfectly. So the minister said that he met with a man who they go in Hollywood, they go in to this think tank and they come up with all of these ways that they're going to shape society. The minister identified it as social engineering.
Right.
So they came up with things like Superfly, JD's Revenge, the Mac, and they knew they're going to spread this over the big screen. So not only did they come up with the script, they didn't only come up with the script, they came up with the clothes, they came up with the songs, they came up with the way they were going to shape the mind. So they got a whole system in place. It's like when the movie is released, Disney got the toys and they got the this and they got the that. And it's a whole system that evolves around the minds of those who work at Disney to facilitate what it is that they're doing. This is what we need to do. We need to have black think tanks. I know we do have some, but I'm not just talking about only thinking on the problems. It's some of us with great ideas and innovation that needs to be implemented that can help the whole of us if they had a place where they can actually go and talk about, like Shark Tank, and not where they gonna be a shark and try to take take your company, but say we can get behind and help you do what it is that you're gonna do, so that not only can we benefit, you benefit, but those who get your product, idea, or service, they can benefit too.
Right.
It's a lot of us that have creativity, but we don't know how to get it to the market. We don't know how to design what we're doing. It's just the idea in the mind that we're kind of thinking on, but we don't know how to bring it into fruition. Second one for me, I had an idea of a hip hop museum before they came out with it in Seattle, before the one they came out with in New York, and neither one of them I liked still what was in my mind. But again, I wrote it down. I thought on the thought. I thought about the specifics and how this would do and how that would run. But once again, I didn't necessarily have the finance. And a lot of times you don't even know who to talk to about these ideas to help you facilitate what it is that you're doing. Now we're learning better now, and with social media, you can kind of talk about different things. You got a lot of different platforms, but still, it's a lot of us that have great minds, but they need the money to help them push forward with what they're going to do. It's a lot of people that have great ideas, but ideas have to be formulated and they have to be brung forth out of that person's mind that can help all of us.
Right.
That can help all of us. But we have to be trustworthy, and we have to not try to be leeches and suck off of it. Right. We have to be, as Sister Wendy says, conscious entrepreneurs, so that way those who have those great ideas, right? Exactly. Yes, Sister Ann said exactly like me. I got an idea, but I don't know where to start, and they want $10,000 to start. Sister Ann, contact us, and we may be able to put you in the link with some people that can help you do what it is that you want to do. Right. And we'll talk about it. So message us about that. And we got some people in the ABS tribe that can actually help you facilitate things like that. Okay, so for those of you that have these great ideas, we don't just want to tell you, okay, this and that. We want to give you resources. And then, yes, we love the ABS tribe, but we're not telling you about the ABS tribe. Yeah, I got it. We're not just telling you about the ABS tribe to just sell you anything. We're telling you about the ABS tribe because these brothers in here, this is what they do, and sisters, excuse me, these brothers and sisters, this is what they do. They help you to get your own foot out of your own way. And not only that, they help give you the skills necessary to help you do the things that you want to do, okay? And they have many resources. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, pool your resources. Right. Some of your resources are not money. Some of your resources are people who have systems that can help you put things in place. Some of your resources are people who have ideas that need to be implemented. Some of your resources are information that you need to complete the puzzle. So pool your resources. You see what I'm saying? So with that, this is what we got to do. This is 2021, and we said this before. We have to see the one God, the one truth, the one destiny, the one aim, the one purpose. We have to see the one in us and stop thinking what the media shows us. All of us are robbers and liars and cheats, and we're going to get over on each other. We're going to do this and that. We have to break that cycle. We have to break that cycle because we're going to need each other more now than we ever have before. We're going to need each other more now than we've ever had before. So let us pool our resources. Let's do what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. He said 5 or 6 of you get together. He said 5 or 6 of you get together. Message Sister Tante on the message. 5 or 6 of you get together and you are the one who is the most knowledgeable in a certain field, the one who's the most knowledgeable in a certain field, you let them lead the way like that. But you all get together, pool your resource, your money, your body, your to help them facilitate what it is, whether it's a grocery store, with a sewing shop, or whatever it may be. Our unity is more powerful than the atomic bomb, because in our unity, because in our unity, because in our unity, it allows for us to do more things. It allows for us to do more things. You may not be able to do it all yourself, but in unity you can do it. And I'm gonna say this to my millionaires and my artists and all of these people out here. I'm gonna say this to you. Richard Wright said this. He said, our first responsibility is to God, ourself, our family, and our people, and then the world. Meaning, when you get all of this wealth, you get these billions and these millions. Nobody's telling you to spend all your money or nothing like that, but you should be looking for ways to help your people. Think about if Oprah and all of them got together and started a toilet manufacturing plant all around the United States. How many jobs could that produce for us? Right. How I'm saying, to bring the shoes out of China and begin manufacturing shoes again here in America. How many of our people could benefit from that? I'm not just singling them out. My point is, that's all of us, if we would. So the subject is, and we're going to have to get ready to shut it down because we didn't went over time. And my wife wanted to say something. Go ahead.
I just wanted to, add that, this is the day of manifestation. You're going to manifest what is good in you and what is not so good in you, right? So we have to constantly be in prayer to the God, but He's put something in us that will be manifested, and establishment of the kingdom of God is what is taking place. Evil is being removed off the planet. So all the things, let's not lean onto our own understanding anymore. We understand that, we created a community and they took it over. They, killed us, bombed us. They don't have that power today, family. We have a different mind. You know, we are standing on the shoulders of our ancestors who went through that already. And we know, and they've taught us that that is not our future. So, because there's a brand new world being established, there's a brand new mind that has been born. We have to walk with that. We have to walk with the God in manifesting. Never give up on your dreams and your desires. If Allah put it on your heart, no matter how much, it's going to cost to do it. Allah told me, and just how Allah kind of talks to you sometimes, that with Love My Kidneys, He said, don't worry about where your help is coming from. Don't worry about, He's going to give and put the people that are necessary in my life at the time. We just got to start moving. Whatever your idea is, there's some foundational things that you can begin to work on that don't cost the $10,000. That don't cost, a lot of money. What you doing?
No, I'm just making sure this is plugged.
Okay. So, Sister Ann, I want you to, really hold on to, your passion and your desire and the thought that you have, and continue to develop it. Do the foundational work. Start moving forward. Start envisioning the people that you need in your circle to make that happen. Okay? Don't worry about the money. Just keep moving forward. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Right? It's just like when a child is about to come to birth. The child don't sit there and say, well, ain't nobody gonna pull me out. No, I'm not saying that about you, Queen. What I'm saying is just in general, sometimes with us, we got to push past the bones. We got to push past the resistance. We got to push, ourselves forward in order to come to life. It's your time. It's your destiny. If Allah put it on your heart to do and it is of righteousness, then Allah is going to give you everything you need to make it happen. I love you all. I pray Allah the best, the absolute best for you. Come back in about 30 minutes, y'all, for I Love My Kidneys. We're going to go into a conversation with our beloved sister, Sister Chantel, talking about really good foods for the kidneys, and ways to continue to help our bodies survive, thrive in an atmosphere where they're trying to kill us. Okay, so we're at war on all levels, but we will be successful because Allah has already given us the victory. May Allah continue to bless you all with the light of understanding. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, all right, family. Before we get out of here, we just want to say,
Thank
come
you.
on and join us over on Love My Kidneys. What time is it? In about
30 minutes. Well, 40 minutes.
40 minutes. We're going to be talking about foods for kidney health. Foods for kidney health. You know, we deal with a lot of different things. And next month, we're going to actually begin a new segment of our podcast. Well, I'm going to begin talking about a book that Allah actually channeled through me when I was in Belize. Okay. So I'm going to begin talking about that book, and that book will be available coming up very, very soon. So I'm going to begin that. It's called The Guidance to Heal Wounded Nation. So that one will be coming up. But join us on Love My Kidneys. We'll be on Love My Kidneys in, again, about 40 minutes. Again, just ending off on this, we're going to have the musical extravaganza. That is this Saturday. This Saturday, we're going to have a private Facebook room, and we're going to listen to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's music. Let's change the world. We're inviting you to come on and listen with us. We asking for a $5 donation, not for us. We're going to ask you to put it right on the Savior's Day gift. So we'll never even touch the money. We'll ask you going to put it right in the Savior's Day gift. That's going to be all praise due to Allah, Sister Viola. Thank you so much. We appreciate you tuning in. So on this Saturday, again, at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to go ahead and listen to 3 hours of the Honorable Louis Farrakhan's music. Let's change the world. That'll be, of course, inbox us. Let us know. We ask for a $5 donation on the Savior's Day gift. If you want to give more, all praises due to Allah. And then you can come on in and hear the music for yourself if you don't have the CD package. That's what we're doing in our effort to raise money for the Savior's Day gift. And also, again, on Sunday, we're doing at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're doing the guided meditation and yoga with our sister Shakila Muhammad. Again, this is going to be a private room as well. So go ahead, hit us in the inbox, hit us in the chat. Let us know. That one's going to be $15 donation. 10 is going to the sister. 5 is going to help us with the Love My Kidney Center. So look, we've enjoyed you all. We pray you've enjoyed us. We pray that we've said something that inspires each and every one of you. We pray, if nothing else, that you all have made the decision to begin to use your creativity, okay, to create entrepreneurial opportunities for yourself. You have the power, you have the ability to do it, okay? And as always, we want to let you know that we love you and there's nothing you can do about it. As our brother Jake says, we love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And as we always say here, which is our motto at Mind Spark Creation, to continue to let the spark in your mind create a new reality. Don't forget these wonderful plaques. You can go to our Etsy store, pick those up. Also, if you want to pick up that book we talked about, that link is in the chat as well. The first day I prayed. So family, if you would like to support us, please go do that. We also do the Cash App too. You can do it at $ the Queen of WRAP, the Queen of Rap 19. That's $ the Queen of Rap 19. If you want to help us out and donate to help us continue doing what we're doing, we're trying to continue to add more and more value to you, bring more value to you to help us to improve ourselves and our lives. We love you. Assalamu alaikum. Share this video. If you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe. Share this with everybody you know that needs to hear it. All right? All right, family. Assalamu alaikum. That's right, Sister Fatima. Mind Spark Creation, more than a brand. It's a lifestyle. That's right.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, family. Come on back and join us at Love My Kidneys in about 35 minutes. Food for kidney health. All right. Assalamu alaikum. All right. Definitely have.
And whatever you